Welcome to another episode of Politickin. I am your guest host, Trey. To my left, we have Russell.
From the Pittsburgh Steelers, home of the Steel Town.
To my right, we have King Reg. And of course, always, Raheem. Our host, I should say, is out with the virus, as we should say.
I got the goddamn virus. I'm sick, nigga.
He's sick. So give Young Feet, aka a Drake, shout out. Hope he get well again, man. Alright, enough jokes aside. Today's topic is old school versus new school. Is the old hating on the young because they're making more money, or is the young fucking up hip hop? I'm gonna start with Reg. What do you think?
I mean, it's two different worlds. Young, new school, they bringing in new things like the jerk movement. That's what the young people are about. The young people gonna carry on with the old people that made. So I don't know why they hating. Like, it shouldn't be any hate, basically.
Well, I think, from my view, is that hip hop is no longer about the lyrics. It's no longer about saying anything positive or negative from a positive from a negative standpoint. It's just about making money, and that's not what hip hop is really about.
I wouldn't say making money. Well, yeah, making money to a certain extent, but they're making it seem like more of a lifestyle now. Like the cars, the clothes, how you carry yourself, and how we party. Like, even the parties are different from the old school and the new school. They got new dancing, new things that they do.
Like, there ain't even no more house parties no more.
Right.
You know, we used to have house parties, kicking it, drinking and kicking it, having fun, living life.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing for hip hop?
I think it's an involvement. I mean, music from that day is different from today.
No, I understand that, but I mean, that's one of the things that the old heads are saying. Is like there's that fun atmosphere is being pushed outside with money and business. And
well, I understand what they're saying about the lyrics, because they say the same thing over and over, especially some of the South, but they have a right to put their music out and how they feel and what they want to put out, So, I mean, I don't feel like they hating on them. I just think they're not carrying on lyrically.
Okay, so you think
new school is not carrying it on lyrically.
So from a business
like
aspect,
from a Nas, from a Biggie to a Roscoe Dash. I mean, there's a difference.
Well, I don't even know who Roscoe Dash is.
God damn, come on now. I mean,
I'm just putting it out there, but they're young, Roscoe Dash or I didn't mean really say Roscoe Dash. I was really saying the new cat.
Who, Drake?
No,
Soulja
Boy, yeah. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say.
But you point out the obvious. Like, y'all saying we not there lyrically, but go to the young people who are lyrically that just came in the game, like J. Cole. He's telling a life story. You can't say that he's not there lyrically. He's there talking about life, everyday life, just like y'all was doing back then. What was going on in y'all life back then, he's telling a story of what's going on nowadays. And I'm a rapper myself, so you're not going to just say young people who aren't talking about.
I'm representing the new era. I enjoy both music. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying what they say, or where they're coming from, their view.
The thing about that is, though, the J. Coles are getting pushed aside to make ways for the Wheezys and the Soldier Boys that are basically making 3 minutes of metaphors and punchlines.
You can't blame young people. You gotta blame the labels that's bringing on these young people. That's what you see. That's what they want you to see. They want you to hear all the nonsense with a nice beat, because that's where the money is getting pushed to.
That's where it is.
So we gotta get deeper than the rap. Who's really about what they saying?
But if the rappers stop making that appeasing the labels, then would we be having this problem? If Wheezy and Drake and Soulja Boy, I hate to keep referencing them, but that's really the only new school people I know. If they said, look, I'm not going to do that type of music, hip-hop anymore. I'm going to go back to the grassroots of hip-hop. And they labels like, well, we're not going to have it. We're going to go find somebody else. Do you think Wheezy, hell, even Jay-Z, do you think they have enough power to say, fine, do that. We still gonna take hip hop back. And you think the followers are gonna follow Jay-Z, or they gonna stay with the labels?
Well, if you,
They gonna set the labels.
You think?
It's all about money. It's about the money. It's not about rap. It's not about hip hop. It's about what makes money.
Mhm.
So if I'm gonna rap about dancing, it's gonna bring people in.
right,
I'm gonna rap about dancing.
Yeah.
I want themselves. I want that money.
right,
It's not about rap and hip hop no more.
It was bigger than that.
It's money.
It's money now. So
Right.
money
It's
is
the business.
money
Now
is
it's a business.
taking over.
It's not.
Right.
It's not a lifestyle no more. Really. I mean, you got your tight jeans and stuff. It's not a lifestyle no more, man. It's just fads. Now it's fads. It's just fads.
true.
So then,
But if,
go ahead.
Well,
Go
I mean, ain't it always been about fads? If you're gonna think about it, it's always been about from the gold.
that's
That's
always going. That's always going.
Yeah, well, you know, but basically it's money. It's been all about money back then too. You know what
but
I mean?
not really. They're
Not as much as it is today.
Yeah, not as it is
No,
today.
no,
Not as much as it is
no,
today.
because
Today
like the Twelve Police, he ain't making the millions like Jay-Z and all that. He's making his money, but he ain't out there making all that. You know what I mean? Those type of rappers represented something. You know, and I'm not saying the new cats don't either. I'm just saying, but it's they rapping different lifestyle, different eras,
Right.
different lifestyles.
So then my question is, would that still be considered hip hop then? Isn't that more of, like he was saying, is that more of a pop music
Nah,
then?
it's environment, dog. It's based on your environment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where you at? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was raised different. Like me, if you come from down south where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, if you ain't have 20s and you wasn't shining, you wasn't flipping bricks, you wasn't doing all that shit, dog, you wasn't considered shit.
Yeah.
So I think it's just about environment. I don't think it's so much of the young and the old and shit like that. If you ask me, dog, niggas is hate. It's a lot of jealousy going on and nobody's saying nothing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish a nigga tell me some shit about my music and tell me he feel a certain way about the music I make. Nigga, fuck you. Period, dog.
Is it really about him?
If you don't like my shit, nigga, don't. It's simple. Cut off the radio, nigga.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna make shit about money. If I want to talk about money, that following day. If I want to talk about women, I want to talk about jewelry. I want to talk about God. I want to talk about life. I'm gonna make music, dog.
Okay,
Music
so
come from the inside.
Is
dog.
that
Right,
though?
right.
Is that
That's
still
your freedom
hip
of
hop
speech.
though? Is it still hip hop? You gotta not look at it as like when you say you're representing hip hop. To them, it means so much more than.
It means a lot to me too.
Then would you disrespect hip hop by just going following the cash?
No, but it's like this, Trey. How can you put a label on music, dog? You can't put no label on music. Music is music, dog. Different people vibe off of different shit. You don't feel like killing somebody every day.
No.
You don't feel like you in love every day.
No.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? As far as like that's it's like freedom of speech, dog. You
No,
listen to
but
shit you want to listen to.
But they're
dog.
not saying you can't make it. What they're basically saying is you not representing hip hop, so stop.
How
claiming
can
that
you say
are.
I'm not representing hip hop?
Because
dog?
you're not.
Get
That's how
out of
they
here.
say
You know
you're not.
that sounds like some bullshit.
But
dog.
there's an essence to
What it
hip
is-
hop, and if
dog,
you're not meeting that essence,
what
then
it is,
you're
it's a
therefore
gener-
not
dog,
representing it.
what
That's
is
what
it
they
to you?
feel.
It's
What
a
is it to you?
generation gap,
Me
dog.
What is
personally,
it to you? Because it's different. It's obviously different to everyone.
exactly.
Since-
That's what I'm talking about.
since
From
it's-
the old and from
Sorry,
the
I
new.
had to jump in, dog. You know.
It's obviously different. It's competition. That's what it is.
Yeah.
America is built around competition.
Definitely.
Who can get the most? Who can be seen the most? Who can get the most money? Who got the most swag? Who got the most cars?
See, it wasn't
Who
always
got-
about who. It was about who was lyrically better.
It's not even about competition. It's about.
It is about
It's
competition.
not really about competition. I mean, you do got the young
Some
cats.
some competition. There's some competition.
There's competition in there, but I mean, lyrically, no, young cats are messing with the old school cats. Lyrically,
I don't know.
I mean, you got some.
Name some.
you got a few.
Since you
you got
saying
a
that,
few.
name somebody.
You got a few. You got a few young school cats who are actually lyrical. Lil Wayne.
Hold up, dog. I name a few cats that's
You
lyrical.
can name a
dog.
few.
Yeah.
You can name a few.
Jay
Back then,
Electronica, J. Cole.
But Jay
Lupe
Electronica is
Fiasco.
from the old school. He's
He's
from my
kind
era.
of new. He's like
But
he's a
from
little
my
bit of
era.
both, though.
But he's still from my era.
He's
Jay
a little bit of
Electronica.
both,
But he's
dog.
still from my era.
Dog,
though.
if you listen to his music, dog, he's still influenced by what you call it? We say he said some shit. I was listening to Lil Wayne, getting dizzy spells, listening to Lil Wayne. So you know what I'm saying? So he's like caught up in the middle too. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you take that one. I take it as he's making his head hurt.
Nah,
I mean,
I beg to differ.
Be creative.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these guys, dog, they didn't take advantage of the opportunity that was out there
What opportunity are you talking
to
about?
make money on the side, and they see the young cats doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem, especially when the young cats like they are, you know, advertising different shit in their rhymes and shit. Like they might say, you know what I'm saying, Louis Vuitton Don or Gucci Man or
They were doing that
whatever.
back in the day too.
But still, though, it's on a different level. You get what I'm saying? Because if you listen to hip hop is everywhere, dog. You play video games,
That's
you're gonna hear some
communication.
shit. You
That- I
play
mean,
John Madden, you're
there
gonna hear
was
some
no
shit.
there was no access to internet in the 80s. for
But I'm just
everybody.
saying, though.
So I mean, and there was no YouTube, there was no Facebook. I mean, if
But they had commercials.
yeah, and you know how hard it was for white America to let the black people in.
Yeah,
their
but when
homes?
they seen how much money
and
this
what,
shit was
but what
making,
they
them,
do, what
and
they
how
do, what they do with hip hop back then.
they had the Sprite commercials
They
and
had
shit.
you talking about
I got a
the
Sprite in my left
mid-90s.
hand, and
You
I got
talking
my
mid-
Grand Pool
mid-90s.
and all of them and shit,
You-
dog.
The way they let
KRS-One.
rap into the commercials was having old white folks singing about chicken McNuggets.
Dog. That's
So it was
business,
a gradual
bro.
thing. I understand that's business. I mean, you saying they didn't take care of, they didn't take their opportunities. There were not many opportunities.
It's because, dog, they wasn't ambitious enough, dog. Master P, if you look at Master P's situation, dog, Master P say, boom. He was already a businessman. He had 2 major business degrees, dog. When he
That
came
don't make
into
you a
the game.
businessman.
Oh, he showed you he was a businessman.
just 'cause
Dog,
you
that man
got
took
kids don't
$10,000 and made a $500 million company.
I'm not.
That's
I'm
a
not
businessman.
Saying, I'm not saying that he's not. But the degrees are irrelevant because let's be real. He didn't get that money off of working in those high.
No, he got that money because his grandfather died. That's how he got that
Or
money.
he was inherited.
Right.
Or he did something else that he used to claim that he used to do.
Well, his grandfather died. He got the money.
Yeah,
what he
but that's
did.
what I'm saying. So it's not a legit business. You see what I'm saying?
No,
And
business is business, dog.
But then your man,
See,
no,
that's
it's
the
not.
problem.
It's not. It's not.
Business becomes a problem. I mean, when people try to put rules to the shit, it's just like Chris Rock say.
There's
dog,
already
the
rules to
between every-
business.
Dog, there's no rules in getting rich, dog. There's no
There's
such
difference
thing
between
as rules
business,
in
though,
getting rich,
and
dog.
hustle.
Period, dog.
Thank you.
Dog,
It's a
if you got the
business
hustle
hustle.
in you, dog, you a hustler, dog. Look at Russ.
No.
Look
There's
at
a
Russ. Look
difference
what Russ
between
did.
business and
Look what Russ
hustling.
did.
There's a difference between
Russell
business and
Simmons.
Russell Simmons, okay.
Yeah, and he came
He's
up
a
at a time
hustler.
when everybody else was breaking in the game. He the one started this shit. You know what I'm saying?
He started
Hold
Def
up.
Jam.
Matter of fact, what you call it was the first one with a hip hop label. Let me clear that up and drop some knowledge on y'all. Luke Skywalker,
Okay.
the Florida boy.
And what did he do with that? What did he do with that?
He did what he did. He was young. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of money and he chased women. That's what he did. You know?
But what
But
I'm saying is, and
he put Miami on the map.
And he did put Miami on the map for
Yeah,
those
he
who
did.
listen to hip hop.
And also he was the
But he
first one to
still-
put girls in video.
He still didn't make. He didn't have that much of an influence on the people as a Soldier Boy does today. And Luke did his thing business wise. He took advantage of all.
He didn't have much influence on people like Soulja Boy did today when he had women taking off their
No,
clothes.
no. He had the inner city kids, the U, or however you do it, the U, and all them in Miami, Florida, doing their thing. 2 Live Crew spread a little bit. Soldier Boy is reaching people all across. People in Montana. People in Montana didn't know who Luke Skywalker was. They still don't know who that is. They think it's a
Luke
freaking
was still
Star
going
Wars movie.
platinum though. He was still going. That's 1 million records
That's-
sold,
and-
dog.
and-
Dog,
and-
after
and
you
that-
got
that was
Congress
that.
trying to fight you,
And
you
what
making
is
some
that?
noise, dog. You
And
had
what is that?
Banned in the USA. You remember
I
that
know the
song?
song, but I know the song, but what
You
does
know the
that
story
mean?
behind the song.
What does that mean?
He's touching some. He's making some major moves.
NWA
Dog, whenever
was
Congress
touching
trying to
moves,
stop
Ice
you, dog.
Cube was making moves.
No.
What I'm telling you is, what I'm saying is this. He was able to do that. He took advantage of all those opportunities that you talked about, and then some.
But
And
that don't
he's
mean
still
you-
not on the level as a Soldier Boy is
No,
right
that's
now.
no excuse for you not to make your money, dog.
So how come he didn't make his money? I mean, what I'm saying is, how come he didn't?
Some people is not entrepreneurs like that. Some people are not that business minded, dog.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Some people don't have to touch a gold, dog, like everybody else either, dog.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't say, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have the opportunity. That's bull. Hey, how you doing? That's bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that you making excuses for these cats, dog. Honestly, dog.
I'm
'Cause
trying
if
to
the
speak
niggas-
for him.
Dog, me personally, dog, my mind's already set on like I look at things and be like, how can I make $1 out of this without hurting nobody?
Well,
dog?
there you go.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
that's the whole essence of what I'm trying to get at, and they're trying to get at. They didn't get in to make $1, and you are.
I'm
That's
not.
hip-hop.
I didn't. No, you can't say that, dog.
You can't say
'Cause
that.
I've
You
been-
just
dog,
said that.
I've been doing music since I was
But
a
you
little kid, dog.
Just said, how can I make $1 out of this?
No, I ain't even talking about music right now. I'm talking about something else. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna use the music as a conduit to do other shit. I'm still gonna put out dope shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna stop me from putting out good music, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna make my money. You know what I'm saying? On the side, still venture out and do different things. Why should I have this big ass opportunity and sit there and just be looking stupid as shit and broken? I can't pay my taxes and shit.
Limit yourself.
I'm not asking you to limit yourself. I'm not. I don't think.
Dog,
they're
what it
asking
is
you
is,
to limit
dog,
yourself.
what all this shit is, dog, is you heard somebody say something, that shit sunk in your subconscious mind, and you woke up saying, oh, you know what, these niggas killing hip hop, dog. And that's not true.
No,
dog.
I'm saying that because there's not an album out there that I would actually buy. I can't even turn on my radio no more because
But
everybody's saying the same thing.
Alright, I bet you never listened to somebody saying that we killing hip hop or whatever.
I didn't need Nas to say hip hop was dead. I stopped buying albums back in 2003, 2004. It ain't about, I'm not influenced by them. That's why I don't quote them. Okay, I don't care what they say. What I'm saying is this: hip hop started fading away, dying for me when it went from you telling me your story, how you grew up, how you in your hood, whatever influenced you to I got this, I got that. And then when I dug deeper and found out most of these dudes, the shit they see in the video is rented. So you really don't have it. You're lying. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to your fans. You really don't have it. You got people flashing these big ass cars, wearing these watches. As soon as the camera goes off, they got to give it back to Jacob the jeweler. They got to give it back to the dealership.
Well, you know, I don't portray that type of image, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying you, but what I'm saying is most of these cats out here now are talking about something that they don't have.
That's
That's
why I
true.
said it's based around competition. Like, everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. It's an American dream. You want the money, the cars, the fame, everything. That's why they renting those cars. And
But see, I think, as being objective, that's what they're talking about. It's not about the lyrics. It's not about putting out good music. It's about getting that money. It's
And
about
that's
making that
American
play.
dream. That's not
Hip hop
hip-hop.
now is an American dream.
Right.
basically,
Right.
because there's so
It
many
ain't even
people
about.
doing
It ain't
it
even
now.
about having your swag. You can have all the swag on the videos you want. You come out, you're a totally different person. You don't even have that same swag. You know what I mean? So I mean, Nas, Jay-Z, older cats, they are who they are. You know what I mean? They got on their grind. They was out there doing their thing. They hit those streets, and they took their opportunities, like you said, using that money they got from the streets and invested in something. They did have that business type of savvy because Rockaware, everything's a national conglomerate. You know what I mean?
Those are many hustles on the side of
Right.
the rap career that they had.
But the new cats today,
My thing is, dog, like,
they videos.
it's like Ice-T say, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, dog, a lot of them cats, man, they bitches. They getting pimped. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and they were. They
You know
were,
what I'm
and they
saying?
probably still are. They still are. But at the same token, once again though, you have someone who is, I don't want to say lyrically superior, but really spitting some hot shit. And everybody here could agree, and I'm not hypothetically saying that they could agree that there's someone spitting some hot shit. It's not getting heard. But,
But that in a
Pretty
perfect
Boy
world,
Swag,
dog, in a perfect world, that shit would count, dog. It's not a perfect world, dog.
that's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So your
true.
talent doesn't matter in this world, dog. It
It
doesn't.
used to though. Talent used to matter in hip hop.
That's
You
not
keep
a
shaking
perfect
your
world,
head.
dog.
Talent used to matter in hip hop. Now it doesn't. And that I think me personally, I
Look
think that's why they
at
said
look at
hip hop is dead or dying.
the voice thing they be doing. What is it
Auto-tune.
called?
Auto-tune.
Auto-tune. You know what I mean?
Dog, a lot of times too is that, you know,
That's
some people follow
creativity.
trends. Now, if I was to use auto-tune on a song, it was because I needed it for that song. But you will never hear like a bunch of auto-tune in my music. You know what I'm saying? You might hear like some chopped and screwed shit because I needed it for that particular song. I was making a song. You know what I'm saying? I won't use auto-tune in every fucking thing I do because I don't follow trends, dog. I like to be different, dog. I like to, you know what I'm saying, reach out and expand it and do different shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a peculiar taste, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I vibe. You feel me? You know, I think a lot of it is, dog, that a lot of people not educated. You know what I'm saying? What we need to do is just have a motherfucking president, dog, for hip hop, dog. That's what the fuck need to happen. And you know what I'm saying? A nigga that can speak from both sides, dog, because you know what I'm saying? The old school dude, they do have a great point, dog. I'm not shooting that down, dog. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be hating on these young niggas who raping the game, dog. They supposed to rape the game. Y'all was getting raped. That's what we doing. We getting all the shit y'all lost back. So y'all sound like some haters. Nigga, don't attack us. Attack the conglomerates, dog. Attack the people that's pushing this shit
you're
out.
working for the conglomerate.
It don't matter, dog. How you gonna attack?
But when
Dog,
you
why you
work
attacking a soldier when the general is giving the orders,
Maybe
dog?
they can't get at the general. Because I can sit there and talk about Tommy Mottola all day, nobody cares. But if I go a Soldier Boy, people gonna listen.
No, that's
You-
hating, dog. That's hating.
But that you just asked why. I'm explaining you
But
why
that's
they rock
hating,
the
though.
soldier.
You don't feel like that's hating? That's
Me
just like,
personally, I don't think anything from KRS-One to Rakim to hell, Big Pun, rest in peace, can say it's gonna make Lil Cohen, Tommy Mottola, any of them fools way up there even give a damn.
they don't.
Exactly. But if I go at the hottest person on the mic right now, the hottest artist, the most selling or whatever you want right now, he's gonna listen unless he's scared, which most of them are. And then all the people that hear and listen to him, you're gonna have certain people like, oh, he's a big man, he didn't respond. Those aren't true hip hop fans. And other ones gonna be like, yo, why didn't you get it, man? He talking about you. Hip hop, man. You said it's about competition, right? If this man's spitting at you, blow him out the water. A lot of the new cats don't do that. They get on
A lot
TV.
of old cats don't do that. Nah, I don't battle that. That really ain't me. That ain't into the battle. Fuck that. You say something about me, nigga, let's get it.
A lot of cats,
Period.
a lot of them get on TV or they get on YouTube or something, and they start throwing Jones at them. That ain't hip hop, man. Go toe to toe with him, man.
It's not hip hop, but yes, it is.
That's not hip hop. I mean, I can Joan on anybody. That's not hip hop. Now, if Dre come at me with a diss record, I respond in kind with another diss record.
It's the same thing. You just rapping.
It's not the
Joking
same
is
thing.
the same thing. You just making
No,
a rhyme
no,
and you put it into a beat.
Joan is not. Joan
It's
is
the
not.
same
Joan
thing.
is
It's
not
all
the
gonna
same.
come. That's why you see comedians and rappers being friends, because they
No,
basically.
everybody's friends in the industry like that. Everybody's friends in the industry like that.
Nah, I don't think so.
Everybody's friends, man.